We need to get it done. We have a show. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Save your excuses, save your nagging, put it to the side and let's get it. You know, like, this is what Dirtbags is all about. My name is Mikey Loco from Dirtbags, California.
Harley Drew, we are building a fat boy for Born Free 16. So our inspiration for this bike, think of Willie G and think of the Grey Ghost.
We wanted to say, you know, hey, Willie G had a big influence on us. The Fat Boy is iconic. It came from Willie G, and we're gonna give credit where credit is due. We're familiar with tight deadlines, and the shop is able to really get out of its comfort zone, and I really thrive off of that pressure. It makes diamonds.
This is an impression of us. Something that normally take you like a year or a year and a half to do, and we did it in 3 months. You know, we want to use every minute, every second, every hour, every day that we can to make sure that something is right.
Knowing that we had a tight deadline, we had to start with the body because that's going to take the longest. Fiberglass, Bondo, sanding, back to body work, then primer and getting prepared just so we could see it and then start laying our carbon. We had no choice besides to get it right the first time. I met Drew when I was a teen inside of a garage in Watts, and it's just not normal to have a connection when you meet somebody on the other side of the tracks. Being from a different background, a different race, it's not common that you would see somebody and right off the rip, you catch a good vibe and support. To see us now, years later, come back together and continue to support each other, it's amazing.
Me coming from Compton, California, Mikey from Long Beach, California, and us come together, diversifying things, you know, because coming from like the inner city, like you don't get a chance and opportunity like this, and motivate to the youth that if we can do it coming from where we come from, you can do it too, and that's what it's all about.
We're known for building these one-off crazy builds, and we're not gonna let a few hours of lost sleep get in the way. We wanted to deliver at the highest level, and there was nothing stopping us. We touched everything with the amount of effort that nobody else would put in. Everything's been done to it. The only thing that we left on the bike that came on the motorcycle would be hand controls and the rear signals. Everything else is modified. You know, the homage behind it was just to bring back the Grey Ghost. We had no idea that, you know, 25 Grey Ghost was coming out, but at the end of the day, you know, the Grey Ghost was one way of paying homage. The second was his mural on it. We did the yellow, you know, highlights on the engine, but still kept that that dish wheel. We try to keep it a Fat Boy as much as we can, just so when you see it, you can see, you know, it's a Fat Boy, and we didn't step too crazy out of the zone of a Fat Boy, but it's our version of it.
It's like a work of art. Like, this is a bike like you'll walk away from, come back to, and you'll be like, oh, I didn't notice this. Like, it's so many hidden little gems. Gonna take you a while to like pay attention to all the details in it.
Riding it up the block, and he snapped a picture of me, and I had a grin from face to face, and it's just like, we did it. Hell yeah, look at the team, we knocked it out again, another one. It makes all the stress and all the headache and all the frustrations, everything worth it at that first ride. That's a whole nother level of success. This definitely represents us. We didn't sway away and say, hey, like, this build is gonna be at this show and we should modify our style to fit. We were like, nah, we're holding it down. We're doing it for the city. We're doing it for the culture. We like big rims, flashy stuff. We like our paint jobs, and we like chrome, and we like to shine. And I feel like it really represents us and where we come from. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's ours.